Hey guys, I'm Dimension Jump. Today I'm doing my top 5 least favourite tracks from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Waves 1 and 2. Now, since Wave 2 has been released, I thought why not combine both Waves 1 and 2 and sort of combine them together in terms of some of the tracks that I didn't really like all that much. And these tracks are basically, to me personally, I didn't really find fun, at least. Even if I did find some of them to be fun, I didn't find them as fun as some of the other tracks that can be seen in both Waves 1 and 2. So to start off with is Mario Circuit 3. Now this is from originally Mario Kart for the SNES, or the SNES, and the reason why I don't like this track a lot is mainly because it's just I feel like it's a bit too short, and I know it's from I think the first Mario Kart game, so that means you couldn't have you couldn't really put a lot of stuff into it. I would say a lot of obstacles and make it longer, but because it was the original from the original Mario Kart game. But I feel like for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I feel like there could have been like a couple of enemies or obstacles here and there, like a couple of Goombas maybe, or maybe just something to bump into here and there. And in Mario Circuit 3, I don't feel like there's a lot of stuff, because I don't remember a whole lot about it really. And I think that what makes it on this list, mainly because it doesn't really stick out to me all that well. It's just a plain track, and it looks pretty boring in my personal opinion. And I feel like all the tracks have in the Mario Kart games, or all the Mario Kart series as a whole, has progressively gotten better in terms of quality, in terms of gameplay and tracks, as well as graphics as well. And Mario Circuit 3 just goes by the wayside and just feels plain and boring. So yeah. For number 4 is Snowland from Mario Kart for the GBA. Now, with Snowland, again, it feels a bit too short for a Mario Kart track, and this is also a snow level track. And I feel like in Mario Kart series as a whole, there are slightly better snow tracks, like Mount Wario. I think Mount Wario is a fun snow-based level, mainly because you're just going down a massive hill, and that feels a lot better than Snowland. And the only thing I can remember from that track is 1, the penguins, and 2, the holes, the ice holes that scattered around the halfway point, and as well as the item boxes sort of moving in and out from the stage. And that's the only thing I remember from Snowland. I think it would have been cooler if there's like a shortcut area, and that could make you glide over like one part of the track. That would have made it a lot cooler if that was there as a shortcut. And yeah, but apart from the whole track as a whole, I don't remember. It feels too short. It feels boring, and I feel like there's a lot better snow tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. For number 3 is Toad Circuit from Mario Kart 3DS. Now, with Toad Circuit, at least with this one, it feels interesting, but not by much. I do like the glider bit about halfway through the track. I do like that bit because there's a ramp where you can take, and that can make you glide across halfway through the stage. That's fun. I would say that's the only fun part of the track. The whole rest of the track is just it feels like it would have been a Mario Kart, a Mario Circuit track, but they just said that, but maybe the developers thought, we have too many Mario circuits, we should probably switch it with another character. Let's make it Toad. And yeah, and that's what Toad Circuit feels like to me. It just feels like a Mario Circuit track, but instead of having Mario, like, it's just Toad. It feels like a palette swap in a sense, and it's not really fun. It has some okay moments, but it's not really my favourite, and it's not. It's fine, but I think there was a lot more potential to have gone into the stage, and yeah, I would feel like if they've given a bit more time, maybe in the 3DS version as well as this version, then it might have been a whole lot better. For number 2 is Sky Gardens. Now, I feel like this is just, I could be wrong here, but I feel like this is the shortest track in any Mario game or Mario Kart game, in a sense, because it feels like it just goes by in like half a minute to a minute. That's how I feel like the track goes. And if you look at other tracks, they go on for like, a lot longer than that. Let's say like 2 to 3 minutes maybe, overall. But it feels like this one is. It goes fast. It feels like a minute, and as soon as that minute's up, oh, look at this, I'm already finished. And yeah, I do like the whole Sky Garden track in the sky thing. I think that's really interesting. But it's really boring. It looks plain. It looks plain, it feels plain, and it's just very plain to play on. So yeah, Sky Garden, could have wished there could have been some more stuff. It's like there's not really a lot of stuff, because you've got like, you've got some ramps and stuff to jump off from, like, leaf ramps. But apart from that, I don't 100% remember a lot about the stage. It feels boring and could have been improved, I would say, in the deluxe version. I think it did get some improvements, but I feel like those improvements just couldn't save the stage. It feels very plain and boring. And for number 1 is New York Minute. Now, I personally don't like it a whole lot. I don't hate it. I don't hate it as much as I would have wanted it to. It's okay. I feel like out of the other tracks on this stage, New York Minute is the most interesting one, I would say, mainly because it's again, like with some of the other tracks from both waves 1 and 2, it's from Mario Kart Tour, and yeah, it's okay. I do like the whole changing tracks on this stage, but again, it's just like it's okay. Could have maybe had some improvements here and there, but yeah, I don't personally hate this a lot. It's okay. It's not it's fun in some places, but I don't know. It's just I just didn't really like it. Well, it's okay, but it's not the best. It's like it's one of those things that's like love-hate relationship with. Like, I like some bits, but I don't like some other bits. Mainly, I think for instance, I think in laps 1 and 2, I believe, you go around the same part twice, and that's like the parky area with the Goombas. I feel like you go around that twice, I believe. I could be wrong, or it could be laps 1 and 3 maybe, or 1 and 2, or 2 and 3 maybe. But yeah, it's just like maybe some improvements, maybe here and there, maybe, I don't know. I don't mind it that much. It's just like, I don't think it's as fun as Sydney Sprint or any of the other Mario Kart Tour tracks that we have seen so far from the DLC. So yeah, that's been my top 5 least favourite Mario Kart tracks from both waves 1 and 2 of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.